Good morning, Saber Child. Hey, girl. Hey. Hold on real quick. All right, my bad, y'all. I had an important text message. Good morning. All right. Okay. Thank you, Saber Child. Good morning, Judy. Hey, girl. I fell asleep last night, y'all. I sure did. I fell asleep. Good morning, Regina. Good morning. I'm getting ready to go out on a lunch date with the husband. He's going to take me. Can y'all hear me okay? Good morning, Colette. Good morning, Deborah. Sorry, guys. I'm starting my laundry. I literally just got home from work. Okay, good, Saber Child. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to get on here, but like I did not fall asleep on purpose, you guys. But we all know, like when you're live, like it's like dang, like you look up at the time and all of a sudden you've been on there for like 4 hours. And I looked at the clock and I was like, damn, it's almost 6 o'clock. I had to get up for work at 10 p.m. So I only got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. So I fell asleep. My first mistake was getting in that bed while me and Tibby and Desiree was on the live. I got in that bed and it was a wrap, ladies. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning. I'm so excited, guys, because my husband's taking me to lunch and I am so hungry. I am starving. When I say starving, I mean starving. Like my stomach is touching my back. What are you ladies doing this morning? Good morning, Miss Angie. Hey, baby doll. Hey, sis. How are you? I said, let me go talk to my ladies because I sure did fall asleep. Now, Tibby said I was snoring. Was I snoring, y'all? Y'all heard me snoring? That's hilarious. Just getting home, putting some groceries away. Okay. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, for providing groceries. I do that all the time, y'all. I thank Jesus for everything. Did y'all hear me snoring yesterday? Amen. That's right. Amen. Cute little snores, not like Whitney. Okay, Colette, good. Cause girl, like I had my headphones on, so like I heard Tibby say, "Marissa, did we lose you?" And I woke up and I was like, "Damn, I fell asleep. She's still live." And I'm not even gonna lie to kick it, y'all. And then I noticed it was not on mute, which I thought I had muted it. That way I wasn't making a bunch of noise in the background. And it was unmuted. So I muted it and turned around and went right back to sleep, y'all. I was tired. So just telling you ladies, that was not on purpose. Not on purpose. You know, it's the first. I was paying a few bills. I wish bills would just go away, guys. I really do. Sometimes I didn't fall asleep till 3 a.m. Sometimes with my ADHD, etc., I don't sleep well. Baby doll, get you some melatonin, girl. I get the 10 milligram melatonin. Let me go see what brand it is. It's the best ever. And it's some gummies because I don't really like taking like sleep medicine. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be habit forming. And I love me some melatonin, girl. And I take a muscle relaxer that my pain management doctor gives me. And I take me a melatonin and I be in the clouds, girl. In the clouds. You hear me? Um, it's natural brand. 10 milligram and their strawberry flavor. They're awesome. You don't wake up groggy or none of that. Like, I love it because I can't stand taking like sleep medicine where you wake up in the next morning and you feel like you could sleep for another 10 hours. I don't like that at all. I do not like that. That's what I take to sleep. Right, Deborah? And it's a really good brand. And I think it's like, um, maybe like $15 or $17. And it's a big one. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting some important text messages. Just a second. My bad, guys. I'm back. Yes, they are. They're great. My bad, guys. I'm back. Yes, they are. They're great. Okay, Save a Child said, TB dropped you. Okay, Colette. TB dropped you down when she realized you were asleep. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad she did. Because I was like, dang, she said I was snoring. Save a Child. I take 3 different sleeping pills and still can't sleep. My tolerance is insane. See, Save a Child, I have a high tolerance too. And that's crazy because, and like, I don't use recreational drugs at all. Like, I don't even smoke marijuana. So, but I mean, for like say alcohol or pain medication or anything like that, like when I get admitted to the hospital and they give me my pain medicine, I'm like, they're like, how did that work? And I'm like, it did nothing, you know? And they're like, dang, you know, basically you have a high tolerance. Leave my ducks alone, little girl. Sorry, y'all. My cat. I have a duck collection. One day I'll show y'all. I have ducks and little turtles and little dinosaurs and stuff. I know it's childish, but I don't care. And they're on my headboard. And my cat was playing with it. But anyways, yeah, I have a high tolerance for everything, girl. Good morning, Katie. It's crazy. And like, if I drink maybe once a year, because you know with Crohn's disease I can't really drink like that. I don't like it. It's disgusting. But it's like I can drink so much. Like, I have to drink so much to even like get tipsy. It's crazy. Yes, Deborah, I agree. They are very good. But for real, baby doll, you should try those. I love them. That sleep meds doesn't give you good sleep. It knocks you out. I take magnesium. Magnesium helps you sleep? I never heard that before, Colette. How are you, Katie? I know it was early this morning, y'all. Like I said, where I want to go eat at opens at 11, and I cannot wait. Okay? Because I am fist to get me some food, and I am going to tear it down. You understand? I am going to tear that food up, you guys. Or you ladies, I should say. Good morning, Glam Glam. Good morning, girl. Good morning. I used to drink, but it just makes me sick. Good morning, Callie. Yeah, let's see. Last time, Colette, that I drank, it was on my husband's birthday this year in September. His birthday is September 4th. And let's just say I shouldn't have. And I knew better because I was on some antibiotics for my stomach. And I even told myself, I was like, I'm not drinking tonight because I'm on antibiotics. And you know, you're not supposed to mix the two. And I'm real scary like that. So I was like, nah, I ain't going to do it. And I did it, y'all. I did it. I drank. I had 2 double shots, I think, of Patron. Let's just say I didn't keep that down. And I was ready to go. And I felt bad because I didn't want to spoil my husband's birthday. So I stuck it out. And then I was cool after that. And then I was just ready to eat. And that's what I did. After we left, I stopped and got us something to eat, and I went to bed. I said, see, I just don't need to be drinking, period. Good morning, silly rabbit. I take magnesium for RLS, and it helps me sleep too. Isn't that resting leg syndrome? I be having that sometimes where like you're trying to be still and go to sleep, but it's like you have to move your legs like they're jumpy and you be tossing and turning. Oh, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. It helps me too. It saved my life. Not being able to sleep is torture. It really is, Colette. I hate it. I love my sleeps, y'all. Listen, when I tell y'all I can literally fall asleep anywhere, I am not lying. It doesn't matter if it's light. It doesn't matter if there's noise. Kids can be screaming and everything. If I'm comfortable or don't put on no movie, because I will fall asleep for sure. Restless legs, it's awful. It really, really is. If y'all haven't had restless leg syndrome, or if y'all don't have it, that's a good thing because you don't want it. Okay, you don't want it at all. How are you this morning, silly rabbit? Hold on, y'all. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad. What replay? What Glam Glam the live from last night? I watched it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this water on and wash my hands. Good morning, Yo Yo. I stopped drinking because I take so much medication. Exactly. Me too, baby doll. I got severe PTSD. Me too, girl. Me too. Me too, killer. I take 7 milligrams of clozapam a day. You think I'd be asleep at night? Isn't clozapam kind of like Xanax, or am I wrong? I think I feel like my cousin used to take that or something. I've heard that medicine before. But yes, Glam Glam. I listened to the rest of the replay. I just like backtracked from when I was talking on there, and I watched it. I listened to it last night, and it was funny. Desiree and Tibby was cracking me up, y'all. Hilarious. And then I watched a little bit of May Monsters freaking live. Like not that much of it at all, because I can't really tolerate Andy for one. But from what I caught on there, they trying to say that Tibby was trying to like diagnose Whitney or something. What the fuck is that about? From what I heard on the replay last night, she was saying allegedly, and she was saying it was her opinion on how she felt Whitney looked. So I'm confused. Did everyone see Mimi's wedding dress? Oh my God, it was so beautiful. No, Colette, I didn't see it. Tippy was saying that she was probably going to share some of the pictures with us, but I hadn't seen. Where did you see it at? I said good morning to Yo-Yo. I sleep with compression socks. It really helps. Really, Kelly? See, I'm opposite. I can't sleep with socks. Like, well, I can, and I used to, but I don't anymore. Like, I love just simply no socks, running through the sheets. It feels amazing. Let's see. Did everyone see Mimi's? Okay, I got that one. Yes, it's a little stronger and it lasts longer in your bloodstream. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely heard of clozapam, baby doll. I've definitely heard of it. And it's stronger than Xanax and you still can't sleep, girl? Because, girl, I know they used to have me taking Xanaxes when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 11, right? And I just remember falling asleep in class and all kinds of stuff. Like, my mom used to make me take it, and I hated taking it because it just made me so sleepy. Like, I just wanted to eat and go to sleep. Like, literally, that's it. I want to see these pictures now, Katie. I take a Xanax and a Zopicon and a Trazodone and still be awake and mad. I've heard of Trazodone too. Isn't that like a muscle relaxer? And I've never heard of the other one. Dang, save a child. Your body said nope, no sleep for you. Jeez, yeah, right, Colette. And you still can't sleep, girl. Well, you know how they say some medicines do like the opposite. So maybe your doctor should try something else. Oh, Connie showed it. See, I'm going to say the ass end of Connie's live. So I do need to go back and replay the beginning of Connie's live. Yeah, I want to see that. Just like May diagnosed Whitney. Exactly. She has autism. Like, bitch, shut up. I'm a no sock girly. Me too, glam. I love me. Yes, kick them bad boys off. Are just on one calf, open toe. The compression socks I use just on calf, open toe. Okay. Is it to help with like circulation? Yeah, it's the only thing that works for me so far when my PTSD gets bad, maybe, and doing an anxiety, ADHD. That's why I also try not to talk about really deep subjects. Sometimes I have to leave and come back. Girl, trust me, I feel you. If one day I'm going to open up and I'm going to tell y'all some things about me when I feel a little bit more comfortable. And baby doll, I don't know if you will be able to, I don't really know if you'll be able to hear it. You might, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to you on the back end first. That way, I can kind of warn you. But yeah, trust me, I understand all of that, especially with the PTSD. Y'all have no idea. You can tie socks or whatever over the arch of your foot, and that helps. What, for Colette, for the wrestling... I can't talk this morning, y'all. It's because I'm hungry. Restless leg syndrome. Wow, that's too early to be diagnosed with bipolar. Girl, tell my doctors that because they sure did. Bipolar depression. But I lived a really rough childhood, so yeah, was definitely diagnosed at 11. And seeing a counselor, well, somebody I was talking to 2 days a week for like 2.5 years. Okay, so Colette, you take the same thing as Save a Child does. I've never heard of that before. When your body gets used to a med, it's difficult to sleep. True, glam. Colette, do you get metal taste in your mouth from them? What are those, Save a Child? Are they like, if you don't mind, me asking? I can always like Google it. I have bipolar, ABT, ADHD, and you know the situation with my mom. My daughter has been manic for a month. She got out of the hospital Wednesday. It'll be a lot, but God. Yes, girl, God got you. And I'm very happy your daughter got out of the hospital. Hit me up on the back end, girl, if you ever want to talk. That's one thing about me. I'm always a listening ear. Even if you just want somebody to listen and not give their opinion, girl. I promise you, I'm real good for that. And whatever we talk about stays with me. I don't do all that nonsense. I am very glad your daughter's out of the hospital, though. That's amazing. God is good. Minus pics were at the very end of Connie's life. Okay, Mimi's picks were at the very end of Connie's live. Okay, yeah, like I said, I just got to kind of touch on it. I didn't get to finish it or start it. Everything stops, muscle spasm, especially. Kills me too. 200 milligram of Seroquel, 2 milligram of clozapam, and 800 milligram of gabapentin. Still be woke. Girl, it might be all the medications working together and doing the opposite for you. Maybe they need to like reevaluate what they're giving you. That's crazy work. No offense or anything, but that sounds like enough to damn knock out a damn horse, girl. Okay, Colette. Okay. My stepdad has PTSD from being in war. Glam, glam. Yep. A lot of people who were in the services do. That sucks. I hate to hear that. PTSD sucks, y'all. It really does. In so many different ways and angles, it's crazy. Good morning, Domestic Crafts. They are sleeping pills. Okay, damn, girl. You do have a high tolerance. Because, girl, I can take one sleeping pill or maybe two, depending on what it is, and I'll be knocked out for hours, y'all. Like, I'm the type of girly, if it's, like I said, I can fall asleep if it's loud or whatever, but especially if I'm in a quiet room, oh, yeah, I can sleep for a long time. A very long time. I have PTSD from my childhood. So I have night terrors. I don't have them often, thank God, but they're bad. I literally cry in my sleep. Girl, I still have nightmares from something that happened to me in 2010. They don't happen all the time, but when they do, it's like, damn, where'd that come from? Like, I've been great, and it's just out of nowhere. Yes, ma'am. Blessings on this Monday morning. Amen. I'm pretty sure I can deal with it, especially if I know. And I might be able to come up and talk. Talking about it, I know, is also therapeutic. It is, and it is for me too. And that's why I said, like, I have a couple of different topics, that I want to touch on besides, May Monster. Like, that we can just get into, you know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody really even has to show who they are. You don't have to cam up or none of that shit. Like, I only told old girl the other day she had to cam up because she talks all that shit and hides her identity. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely want to open up and tell y'all some things. And I would love to hear anything that y'all are willing to tell me as well. Jeez, we're all eyeballs. Right, Colette. Right. I just only take pain medicine and muscle relaxers. And that's because, I honestly have to. Gosh, if I didn't, I couldn't imagine how I would feel on a daily. Excuse me. They gave me Seroquel. It gave me range and mania and flushed them down the toilet. Girl, I remember they put me on, or is that supposed to say Seroquel? They had put me on Seroquel too when I was younger, when I was 11, when they put me on those Xanaxes. And my mama gave me one of them, and she said I slept for like 2 days pretty much, just got up to eat a little something and use the restroom, and she took me off of them. It's crazy how we get PTSD nowadays. I know, right? Domestic, it sucks. It really does. It sucks real bad. You scream in your sleep, silly rabbit. I'm sorry, honey. Me too. Shit, I was on lithium at once for 3 times a day. It tastes just like battery acid. Oh my. I don't have nightmares often, but when I do, they're really bad from past trauma. Katie, I'm right there with you, girl. Wake up sweating, hollering. My husband shaking me, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Now that I woke up and seen that I'm good, I'm good. It'd be like that sometimes. I used to be able to sleep anywhere, anytime. Not now, though. Girl, I can. I used to abuse benzos as a teenager, built up a high tolerance for them. Now, as an adult, nothing works and is strong enough. Well, yeah, that makes sense, Save a Child. But I'm glad that you quit abusing them. I'm really happy to hear that. Good morning, Lakita. Yeah, Colette, sleep terrors. Oh, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Is she screaming in her sleep? Hey, Jocelyn. can play piano. Huh? How you feeling this morning, Lakita? Yes, I totally botched the spelling. Okay. All right, girl. I know I'm a little behind in the comments, but okay, I was like, I think that's supposed to say Sarah Quill. I got a hell of a tolerance, though, because you know I'm 10 years clean. Congratulations to you. Keep going, girl. Shit, it sounds like we all have high tolerances around this thing. Right, because when I told Tibby how much pain medicine they had me on, she was like, "Damn, girl, they trying to get people out here addicted." And I was like, "Well, I mean, hopefully that wasn't their, goal, but I do be hurting y'all for real, for real." I opened up on here. I opened up on here. I'll never do it again. Maze got a hold of it and used it against me, and it traumatized me. Well, we could do it in members only lives, which I know, like, occasionally, there's going to be a squealer, but for the most part, it is pretty safe, especially if it's a smaller group. You know what I mean? I've been having the same nightmares every night since I played the Ouija board at age 12. I'm 38 now, so I haven't. Girl, we used to play that game, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I used to move it just to scare my sister. Baby doll, same here. Just hit 10 myself in August. Congratulations. You too, Katie. Congratulations to you too, love. I'm good. My PT nurse just left. My legs are hurting, but I'm doing well. Good. Have you seen your pain management doctor, Lakita? Yes, congratulations to anybody who is on their sober journey. I'll give you all the props. Doctors are too quick to hand out huge amounts of pills. Yeah, Colette, but they have tightened up on that a lot lately. I've noticed they have tightened up on that a lot. Real strict. Nowadays, shoot, for the most part, you have to go seek pain management and have to, show proof as to why you even need them. And then my pain management doctor, they're pretty strict. Like, they can do pill counts at any times. They can pop a drug test on you at any times. I take a drug test every single time I go. They test you right there in the clinic before they even write your next script. And then they send it off to the labs and test you then too. So, yes, Katie, August 29th was my date. I'm so proud of you also. I'm proud of you, ladies. 25 years clean, silly rabbit. That's awesome. From Xanax. I didn't think I was using drugs because it was prescribed. And yes, girl, it's easy. Trust me. I could tell y'all some stories too. Not really about myself with the prescription drugs, but I know some stories and it's really sad to see. Nah, members only doesn't help. Kimbo and Lady J are always lurking. Yeah, you're right, Colette. You're right. You're right. No, I see them next Monday, pain management. Okay, well, Lakita, I'm happy that it's getting closer. Because once you get on that schedule, you know what I'm saying, they'll start you out low, and if it's not working, be honest with them and tell them, that way they can get you at a dose that's good for you. Don't just be like, "Oh, yeah, it's working a little bit." If it's really not working for you, let them know. I hate that I can't afford y'all's members' lives right now, but I still support y'all fully the long way. Oh, Katie. Well, maybe you'll get gifted one day. I put it on the lowest one because I did not want y'all to have to pay. I don't want y'all to have to pay at all for that. Like, it came with the super chats. It's part of the half of the monetization. So I just set everything up. But yeah, hopefully maybe you'll get gifted one, or we can work something out. That's not a big deal. I think I can just add you to it too. I'll have to maybe ask Tibby or Connie. I think I could just add you. It's not a big deal. They went from giving truckloads of pills. Now you can't get pain meds for a broken arm. Right, Colette. That's what I'm saying. They have really cracked down a lot on that. I went to a deliverance session and started living for God and praying every day, but I'm still having the nightmares. Are you familiar with the Hat Man? He causes nightmares and feeds off the. I'll share my story. Ain't nothing that the other side could do to make me feel worse. When you have conquered the type of demons that I've conquered, you can't hurt me with that or what has already hurt me. Baby doll, I second that. I second that. And I am going to share my stories with y'all one day. One day when we all feel comfortable and we feel like doing it. I believe that's therapeutic within itself, just being there for each other. You know, everybody has past trauma. Everybody, whether anybody wants to deny it or not, they have some type of past trauma. I haven't heard of the Hat Man. Me either. Hey, PW, good morning. Good morning, Ophelia. If I didn't say good morning to you, I think I did. But if not, good morning. Also known as the Demon of Sleep Paralysis. Search Black Hat Man. I saw him before. Paralysis. I want to look that up because I'm wondering now. I'm confused. I feel like I've heard of that maybe before, but I might be confusing it with something else. Okay, Lakita. Good morning, Georgia girl. Colette been in and out of therapy since age 3. I think it's useless. Just meditate. Just medicate me so I can tolerate my life. Girl, take a shot for me. If y'all haven't already, could you please hit the like button, ladies? Probably gonna. I'll let y'all ride to the restaurant with me. Yes, good morning, Georgia girl. Lakita, I'm so happy that you get to go Monday. You're gonna start feeling so much better. Not that it's gonna take all your problems away, but it will help you through it. You know what I mean? Oh, looky there. Silly Rabbit gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to Baby Doll, Ophelia, Katie. Looky there. You got one, girl. Kate Underwood and Serena. Congratulations, lady. Thank you, Silly Rabbit. Thank you. There you go, Katie. Good morning, Shonda. Silly is the best. She gifted 5 yesterday as well. Uh-oh, yeah. We're going to have to find some fun stuff to do in the memberships. Like, I really hope we don't get no trolls in there, too. Because I'm going to cam up. Y'all don't have to cam up. Y'all can come up on the panel. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm happy for you, Lakita, for real. I went through a decade of therapy. I shared in Tibby's group, and everyone was really kind. But then Maze, they're all awful. Just awful, Colette. I'm just saying, please be thoughtful and consider what you put out. I appreciate that, Colette. But you know, the way I see it is can't nobody make me feel no type of way about what I endured and what I went through. You feel me? Like, I completely understand because people are so horrible. Ugh, they're just so awful. But I understand what you mean. Yes, good morning, Shonda. Good morning, Victoria. Hey, girl, hey. Girl, I fell asleep on the damn live yesterday. I was resting that neck real good, y'all. I was. Tibby gonna say I was. She said I was snoring. Well, this is where I messed up at, y'all. I done put my laptop on the bedside table next to the bed and lay down. It was a wrap after that. Colette, and anybody that needs to talk, Marissa can tell you, I don't tell nobody's business either, especially having PTSD. I know what it feels like to open up and someone to abuse that. Baby doll, for real. For real, for real. Like, come on now, we all grown. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to somebody in private or on the back end, it should stay right there. Even if something was to happen and, y'all fall out or, not speak to each other, even if it doesn't get ugly, let that shit stay right where the conversation happened at. You know what I mean? I was wondering what happened to you. Yo, I'm telling y'all, I fell asleep. I had to work last night. Tibby must have just forgot. But, because I was planning on going live yesterday at 11 or 12, but I was still cooking for my kids and doing some laundry, and Tibby was doing what she was doing. Desiree was doing what she was doing. So it just kind of didn't happen that way. That's how things happen most of the time when you plan shit, for me anyways. But, so it did get pushed off. And then, before I know it, it was like 2 o'clock before I even hit the live button. And then, like I said, when you're on live, it's like time goes by super fast, and it's just like, damn. I looked up at the clock and it was almost 6 o'clock, and I was like, shit, I got to get up at 10 o'clock and get ready for work. So I was like, well, let me just lay down in the bed, and I'll tell Tibby here in a minute, that her and Desiree can just, do their thing. And I fell asleep. I'm very sensitive, and I shouldn't have done it, but it was a good lesson. Well, Colette, as long as you know what I'm saying, you learn from that. And but May and her peoples over there, they really are awful. And they say that we're awful. No, we just stand up for what's right. Love you some Tibby. Yes, Georgia girl, me too. Ballhead niche, good morning. Oh, Ophelia gifted another membership. Thank you, Ophelia. Victoria received it. Congratulations, Victoria. I'm here but unable to participate in the chat. Okay, ballhead niece. Thank you for popping in and saying, hey, girl. It was a great live. Yes, yesterday was a good live. Like I said, I ended up watching it. Girl, my dog is licking my arm. She just wants so much attention from me. Like, I pet her, and then if I stop petting her, she starts licking my arm again. It's because we got home. She was so excited when we got home. Ever since time went back an hour, time has been moving so slow. Girl, I feel like the weekend went by super fast. I said that to my husband yesterday. I was like, where did the weekend go? It feels like we had like a 30-minute weekend. It sucks. Hey, Miss MB. We're gonna say Miranda. Good morning, girl. Colette, I'm so sorry. I've been there again. So sorry. It's hurtful as fuck. It really is. Right, Victoria? Look at you. Got a membership early this morning. Silly Rabbit gifted 5 of them. I don't know if you was in here already or it was like literally right before you came in here. If you're at this right age and laughing at people's trauma, that shows me who you are. You can't hurt me worse than the reality of my trauma has actually hurt me. Exactly, babe. I completely agree with that. Like, come on. I feel like it's been the weekend for 2 weeks. Girl, I wish I felt that way. Because when I say my weekend just flew on by, girl, I didn't even get to see what it looked like. When Tibby makes that face and says, Whitney, are you going, Whitney? Look at me, Whitney. I die. Girl, she's hilarious. Yes. It was funny when Tibby was like, okay, do you want to be May? And Desiree was like, I'll be Lady J. I started cracking up. That shit was funny. I cried for days. It was a real shock. I thought I was okay with it, but I guess not. Well, Colette, I hope they eat shit for that, okay? I love fried potatoes. Are you making fried potatoes, Silly Rabbit? Is that why you're mentioning fried potatoes? Fried potatoes are good. Throw extra onion in them. Sorry, sweet potatoes. I like sweet potatoes too. It depends on who cooks them though. I don't eat anybody's sweet potatoes now.
You eat mine.
Yep. I'm thankful I can't afford all the people I'm subscribed to. Look at God. Right? I know, right, Victoria? Like, and then look at May over there. Got her shit at what, $10, $12? That is insane. And then she doesn't even stick to her word. Like when she says she's going to do lives and shit. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect and, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, anytime I tell y'all we're going to go live in memberships, I know that's going to happen because you can't predict, you know, what may happen. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, can you grab Reese, babe? While she's sitting right there because you know her fat ass ain't going to come out here. Come on. I got to shake my treats, y'all, so my cats can come out of my room. When they hear that, when they hear me shaking them treats, they already know what's up. Time to go. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Come on, Midnight. Here. Mama got y'all some treats. Come on, Mila. You want some bone marrow? Okay, come on. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mama got you one. Come on. Girl, stop playing with me. Come here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these animals. All right. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. All right, y'all. My bad. Hey, honey. You silly, babe. All right. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Let me get in the car. I actually think that I'm about to go eat real quick, and then I'm going to come back live, you guys, okay? Or I might even just go live once I maybe get to the restaurant or something, or as soon as I get home. So I hope you ladies tune back in. I'll be back, I promise, when I get home. And we're going to continue our conversation, ladies. I'm going to go eat. I'm starving, and I don't want to drive. And then, you know, ignore y'all's comments and stuff. But I would rather engage with you guys. So I will see y'all maybe in about an hour or so. And there's the fire alarm. That was my